There are many scripture scholars who believe, because in the synoptic gospels, in Mark, Matthew, and Luke, in the place where John has Nathanael, they have Bartholomew. And so that's why many believe that we're talking about the same person here. And that's why we have this reading on the feast of St. Bartholomew. There's something very special about Bartholomew, Nathanael, whatever you want to call him, about his profession of faith, in that he says, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." He's laying out for us a 10-cent theological term. Ready for this? Okay. The hypostatic union. How about that? Use that with friends and neighbors, okay? But it is that belief that we have that Jesus was fully God and fully human. The Son of God, the King of Israel. So that's what we have in his profession of faith. It's a very important thing for us to continue to pray about and accept, that Jesus is truly fully God, and he was also fully man. So in every way but sin, of course. I also want us to pay attention to another figure in our passage today, and that's Philip, the one that brought Nathanael to Jesus. That's what we're called to do today. So we are called to be those who bring others to Jesus, to come to that place where we can come to believe that he is the Son of God, and he was fully God and fully human. This weekend I gave a homily that some people are suggesting that this is, I've had a couple of people said that this is the reason why they're going to go away from the Catholic Church. To that I say, please don't give me that much power. I'm only one human being. Nothing about me is divine, okay? I'm only created in God's image and likeness, just like every one of us are. I'm striving to bring people closer to Jesus. The main point of my homily this weekend might have been lost, okay? But I want to reiterate it here. And it was all about the culture of contempt that we find ourselves living in. It wasn't about masking or unmasking. It was about this culture of contempt that we find wrapped around that issue. Okay? There's other issues that are bringing that about, but as Catholics, as Christians, I believe that this is one of the biggest threats to our society and to our church. And that's why I continually preach about it. I made it seem this weekend to some of the families, I heard from two of them, and I apologized to them, that I lumped all of those families together that made a very difficult decision to pull their children from their Catholic school. And I apologize that I made it sound like I was lumping them all together in having contempt. It's evident to me now from what they have shared with me that indeed they still love Father Tom. They are striving to continue to be a part of the parish. And so I don't want any of us to get that impression that they're all lumped together. But what I've also seen in the messages since that homily, that some people are having that kind of contempt now for me. And if that takes any pressure off from Father Tom, then I'm okay with that. That's what brothers do, right? But I just hope that message that I truly wanted to get across can be loud and clear. It's that it's okay if we disagree on things, but if we have that contempt that it seems like somewhere in our society that's being brought to us, that's the destructive force, okay? I don't believe that the devil has a hold of me. I don't believe the devil has a hold of Father Tom, okay? I believe the devil is in the contempt. And so what I'm striving to invite our parishioners, all since last fall, I continually have been preaching about striving to pay attention to this culture of contempt and not being a part of it, but to break free of that. And we do that by going to Jesus and inviting each other, as Philip did, to go to Jesus.